People still believe that we are not ripe for electronic voting. Some of the people that have spoken would say, see, the truth is we are just not ripe for electronic voting. Where do you stand?
Well, I think that those people are grossly misinformed, number one. Two, they are also being very mischievous. We are very ripe for electronic voting because almost everything we're doing in the country now is electronic. We transfer money electronically. We take money from ATM electronically. Even those who speak with bandits, they're also speaking with them electronically because they're speaking with cell phones. They talk with them, and all that you need is to have coverage. And there's coverage all over this country. Never mind whatever they say. What happens is that when people want to do evil, they justify it in all manners of ways. Ask any of the people who voted against to show you their cell phones. You will see transfers that they are doing to all their constituents, to their descent, to their family, to everything. They do it. And what is electronic voting, really? It is not that you're going to do it electronically. It is that you're going to cast your vote. The vote will be counted and entered into a sheet, and all agents will sign. And once that is done, you snap that piece of paper. Once you snap it, then the physical one, which is that paper, is now being taken by the returning officer to the next collection point. Meanwhile, that thing that has been snapped will now sync to their server at Abuja, and it is now published to the outside world, so that by the time you get to collation, even though there will still be physical collation, this electronic one now serves as a backup, assuming that there's a problem. But you know what happens in elections? What happens in elections is very simple, which is what they want to do. Elections are held, results are coming from each polling booth. As that paper is being taken to the collation center at the ward, sometimes they snatch it, sometimes they change the results midway, and what you now have as 200 votes now turns to 2,000. What you now have at 20 votes now turns to 120. You simply add it and add figures and all that. That's what normally happens, and that is all we want to eliminate. And it has been used in the election in Nasarawa State and the House of Rep election, and that was the first pointer that things were going to go right. Then it was used in Edo State. That was also the second pointer. Then it was used in Ondo State. That is also that's why you see that both in Edo and in Ondo, at the tribunal level, nobody was now contesting results and figures because they were all right by everybody, and the whole world acknowledged it. You were now contesting whether you were qualified or not qualified. So this was an improvement which INEC wanted. All that, with all due respect, my colleagues who voted against, well, it's just to pull back the hands of the clock.